up, guys? Rob here, and I'm back with another top 10 video. I've already done my top 10 Stallone films and my top 10 Schwarzenegger films. Now we're going to move on to my top 10 favorite Kurt Russell films. I've also done movie collections of each action star, Stallone, Schwarzenegger, Kurt Russell, and I've thrown in a few more. Jean-Claude Van Damme and Harrison Ford, definitely check those out, and their top 10s are coming. But yeah, I've narrowed it down to 10, and there are some movies that didn't make my top 10 that are really good and that I really like. Escape from New York, Escape from LA, those, different ones. Not to say that they're garbage or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. I'm not saying that they're no good just because they didn't make my top 10. So don't think that. I just like these movies better. So let's get on with it. I hope you guys enjoy the video. Coming in at number 10. I've already talked about this movie in my Stallone collection, Tango and Cash. I love the chemistry between these two characters. I really do. Harold Faltermeyer does the music for this. This is a movie I grew up with. Jack Palance is in this. Two little mice. Oh, aren't they beautiful? Oh. Why does Jack Palance always sound like he's having an orgasm? Like every time he talks. Bob, you're my number one. A guy from Batman. He's having an orgasm talking to Bob. Anyway, good buddy cop film. Definitely one of my favorites, for sure. Tango and Cash. Coming in at number 10. Coming in at number 9 is a movie that really surprised me. Huge cast of characters. And that's the thing with Kurt Russell. It's like, it seems like he always has roles in these movies with huge cast of notable characters. Tombstone and Backdraft are some of the major ones, Hateful Eight. And then there's this one, Bone Tomahawk, one of his recent films. Patrick Wilson, Matthew Fox from Lost, Richard Jenkins from Step Brothers and other films. You even have Sid Haig, who makes an appearance in the beginning, and David Arquette. I have not seen that guy since, what, Scream 4? I mean, I don't know if he's been in other films besides... Where's David Arquette been? I don't know, but he's in this movie. It's basically like a Western horror film about these cannibals who come and kidnap Kurt Russell's deputy, because Kurt Russell's a sheriff, and then Patrick Wilson's wife. And so they get this team together to go find him on horseback, and they run into some trouble, and by the third act it really ramps up. I mean, it kind of reminds me of Cannibal Holocaust stuff going on. The effects are really good. Craig Zahler did this, who did Cell Block in 99, or Brawl in Cell Block 99 with Vince Vaughn, and he has a very, very good directing style. I'm a very big fan of his. So this was definitely a good one. Kurt Russell likes to play in Westerns, and he's very good at it. But really good movie. I'd check this out if you have not seen it. Coming in at number 9. Alright, coming in at number 8. Now, I want to mention this too. On this top 10 list, there are 2 Quentin Tarantino films, and there are 2 John Carpenter films, which is interesting. Here we have a Quentin Tarantino film coming in at number 8. And I think some people probably put this at the bottom of the list when it comes to Tarantino films or their favorites. And I don't understand. Like, I like this movie. I think it's unique. I like the characters. And I just like Kurt Russell's performance. Death Proof. Ladies! Now that was fun! Well, see ya! I'm a stuntman. What the hell is a stuntman? You ask anybody. Hey, who is this guy? Stuntman Mike. Well, who the hell's Stuntman Mike? He's a stuntman. Who's your brother? Stuntman Bob. Yeah, this movie basically, Kurt Russell plays a stuntman, and he drives this really cool car, and he kills people with it. He kills people with his car. I mean, he basically stalks this group of girls in the beginning, including like Rose McGowan, and stalks these girls, basically, goes head to head with them with his car and crashes into them, killing them. And then by the third act, he goes for these other girls. that had, you know, Rosario Dawson's in there, Zoe Bell. And these girls don't take his shit. Like, the first set of girls, you know, they weren't really paying attention, but these next set of girls are girls you do not want to mess with. And they go after Kurt Russell. There's like this really cool car chase scene, and Zoe Bell's like riding on the front. Because Zoe Bell is actually a, I believe she is, oh, what do you call it? Like, she does a lot of the stunts. For certain characters or certain actresses, but she actually stars in a lot of Tarantino's films. Well, she was in Hateful Eight as well, but she's very good at that. But really cool movie. I like the effects. I like the characters, like I said, and the car chase scenes and stuff. Really, really solid film. So number 8 is Death Proof. Number 7 is a movie that is kind of hard to explain if you have not seen it, but it's a very entertaining film, kind of weird in a way, and it's a John Carpenter flick. Very unique. And I had a lot of fun with this movie. It's been a while since I've seen it. Big Trouble in Little China. You have Jack Burton. Kurt Russell plays a truck driver, and below San Francisco's Chinatown, there's this 2,000-year-old magician who presides over an empire of spirits. There's like demons and creatures, and Kim Cattrall's in this movie as well. But I believe his best friend's fiance gets kidnapped. Yeah, it's just weird. You know, it's just kind of a weird premise, but it's satisfying, really. Yeah, John Carpenter flick. Really, really good one. Definitely check that one out. Coming at number 7. Coming in at number 6 is another Tarantino film and another Western, so to say. The thing is, it takes place after the Civil War, years after the Civil War, and it's kind of like a mystery film. The Hateful Eight. Again, Kurt Russell in a film with a bunch of well-known actors and actresses. Samuel Jackson. You got Jennifer Jason Leigh, Walton Goggins, Tim Roth, Michael Madsen, and Bruce Dern. You know, a bunch of these guys meet up in a cabin, and shit starts to go haywire. You have Kurt Russell plays John Ruth, who's the hangman. He's got Jennifer Jason Leigh, you know, captured, and there's a bounty on her, and he's going to take her into town to hang, but they have to stop at this cabin because of the snowstorm. They're getting snowed in. They meet these people who are already at the cabin that you don't know about. So as the movie progresses, you get to see like all these different characters play out their roles, and you're trying to guess like who's bad and who's not. So I really liked that. I really enjoyed this one. I thought it was a lot of fun. So that's that comes in at number 6. Coming in at number 5 is another great Western film with Kurt Russell and Val Kilmer. But you also got a big cast in this too. Michael Biehn, you got Powers Booth, you got Sam Elliott, Stephen Lang, Bill Paxton, Jason Priestley, Michael Rooker, John Tenney, Billy Zane, and Charlton Heston. Tombstone. You basically have Kurt Russell, who plays Wyatt Earp, and Val Kilmer plays Doc Holliday, and they they basically team up to take out the outlaws. There's some good gunfights, and I do like the music to this. I remember who did it. Bruce Broughton did the music. I couldn't believe I saw Charlton Heston's in this film. But yeah, this is definitely one that I want to revisit. I haven't seen this actually in years, but yeah, it's definitely worth being in somebody's top 10 for sure. Coming in at number 4 is definitely one of my favorite movies that have to deal with firefighters, and that is Backdraft. Again, huge cast in this movie. You have Jennifer Jason Leigh, Scott Glenn, Rebecca De Mornay, Donald Sutherland, William Baldwin. The thing is, I'm not the biggest William Baldwin fan, but I liked him in this movie. And the thing, like Scott Glenn, the first movie that I ever saw him in was Urban Cowboy, and he was a criminal in that movie. And yeah, I just remember. There's also Robert De Niro, but basically, you know, Kurt Russell and William Baldwin are brothers, and they're always like competing against each other, and they work for the Chicago Fire Department and stuff, and you know, they're fighting fires, and there's relationships that happen, and they're always feuding and stuff like that. It's a really good film. It's more than just like fighting fires. There's a lot of you know, complicated things that happen in their lives. Really, really good film. Coming in at number 3 is probably one of the greatest sci-fi films ever. And it's also a John Carpenter flick, and this came out when I was born, this movie. The Thing. You know, there are currently 3 versions. I forgot when the remake came out. Was it 2011? I think. I don't. But anyway, these researchers go to Antarctica, and there's a alien species that's been buried in the snow for 100,000 years. And so they, you know, once it becomes unfrozen, they're trying to, you know, to see what it is and doing research on it, and then it wreaks havoc among the compound, and they run tests to see, you know, who's alien and who's not. It's really good. The remake, some people, I think, wasn't I don't even remember, because I hated that film. I'm not sure if it was a remake or was it like a prequel or a sequel, or I don't remember what it was. All I know is I hated it. This is the one to see right there. This comes in at number 3. It probably would have been higher, but these films I'm going to list next are fantastic. Coming in at number 2, my favorite Kurt Russell films, is definitely one I recommend to you guys if you have not seen it. It's a first-class thriller for sure. But you got Ray Liotta and Madeleine Stowe in Unlawful Entry. This is a movie with great performances, things that you will never forget. Ray Liotta is hysterical in this movie. One of my favorite performances by Ray Liotta was when he was in Copland. But you know, this movie is great. He plays a rogue cop, Ray Liotta does. And Kurt Russell and Madeleine Stowe are husband and wife. And, you know, a burglar basically breaks into their house one night. And so they call the police because the burglar puts a knife to her throat and gets away. And so they call the police, and Ray Liotta, you know, gets called to the scene, and then he thinks that she's hot. Ray Liotta does. He performs like a I don't know. He kind of performs as a cop, you know, maybe more than he does to other people, just because of her. Like, he wants to impress her and stuff like that. So he's like trying to be close to them and trying to be friends with them, and you know, come to find out that he's actually crazy and stuff. What's the password? Figure it out, asshole. 7 letters. Fuck you. Oh, man. This movie's great. I'm just telling you that right now. You know what your problem is, Karen? You're a little fucking whore. You're like every fucking whore I've ever met in my life. I'm gonna treat you like a whore, Karen. Are you crazy? I don't know where the fuck I am. Well, that's exactly your fucking problem, isn't it? Isn't it? You break into my friend's house? Huh? Did you scare him and his pretty wife? Did you do that? Did you do that? Okay. I'm sorry, man. Okay? Shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about you being sorry. He wants to kick your ass. And guess what, scumbag? I'm gonna let him. Well, Pete, you got him. You got him. Let's go. Good job. Let's just take him in, all right? Michael, he put a knife to Karen's throat. You gonna let him get away with that? Huh? Come on, hit the motherfucker! This movie, I'm not kidding, man. You gotta see this movie, all right? Unlawful Entry. That comes in at number 2. Now, those of you who know me know that I'm going to put this as number 1, but this is my favorite Kurt Russell film of all time. Number 1, okay? First class thriller as well. Breakdown. My name's Billy. You the fella looking for his wife? Yeah. Hey, you seen her? I seen her, maybe. She came in on a truck. A big semi. That's right. Then where'd she go? Well, then she left. On another truck. What? Another truck with who? Oh, some man. They think I'm a dummy, but I ain't. I'm gonna get my trucker's license one day. Oh my God. Basically a movie about Kurt Russell and his wife are moving to San Diego. And they're moving across country, and you know, they're out in the desert and stuff, and their car stalls. And they meet this group of people at the gas station who are kind of rude. So their car stalls and they can't get it started. All of a sudden the semi-truck shows up and it's J.T. Walsh. J.T. Walsh, he's in this film. And J.T. Walsh was in one of my favorite films as well, A Few Good Men, with Tom Cruise. But J.T. Walsh shows up and he offers to give them a ride to the nearest gas station. Now, you could say there are some stupid moments in this because I would never let my wife do this. Okay, you could say that maybe they deserved what they got because of the stupid decision. But in any case, these people are trustworthy, and they weren't thinking, and a lot of people do that. They're not thinking about the situation or something going wrong. So basically, they decide. Kathleen Quinlan's character decides to take the truck ride with this guy she don't even know. Offers her a ride to the nearest gas station where she'll be waiting, and Kurt Russell's going to stay with the car because he doesn't want anybody messing with the car until the tow truck gets there. Well, hours go by, and Kurt Russell finds out what was wrong with the car. He fixes the car kind of from underneath. He drives to the nearest gas station, and his wife's nowhere to be found. And it's kind of scary from there. You really feel sorry for Kurt Russell because he's trying so hard to find her. He's asking people, is there another Bell's Diner? No, definitely not. If my wife came in here, then her name is on those slips. You calling me a liar? See those fucking slips. Kurt Russell. Oh my God, man. Where's my wife? I don't, man, the fuck you don't know. Stop. You want me to stop? Oh, I'll stop because I bet this baby stops on a fucking dime. So basically, he's on a mission to find his wife, and it's all a kidnapping situation. And these people have her kidnapped, and they want like $90,000, and he has to go to this nearest town and get the money out of the bank, and then from there tries to figure out how he's going to get his wife back. From beginning to end, this movie never slows down. I love it. It is one of the best, and that's why it is my favorite. Okay? If you have not seen Breakdown, I highly suggest you see this movie. There's no doubt in my mind that you will like it. It's so good. So, that is my number 1 favorite Kurt Russell film of all time. And like I said, there are so many great Kurt Russell films out there. I mean, hell, I even like Overboard with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn. That's a movie I grew up with, which is kind of like a family comedy. But, I just like these films a lot better than that. So like I said, this is just my top 10. There are a lot of honorable mentions out there. I'm not saying those are garbage or that I didn't like them because they're not included here. I had to pick 10. So, what are your top 10 favorite Kurt Russell films? Make a video response or let me know in the comments. Stay tuned for the next one.